Roughly 8.4 million Americans use insulin, but not everyone who needs it can afford it. Several manufacturers want to change that. CBC UNC Diversity Fellow Camila Pereira is live in Raleigh with the overdue change in prices.
Well, Jake, with these price caps underway by early next year, doctors just hope that when patients go to pick up their medication at local pharmacies, they're not trying to ration it. Rash is looking at her phone, checking her glucose levels.
I have to check my levels 4 to 5 times a day.
As a type 1 diabetic, she scans her levels from just about anywhere, like in her car at the grocery store.
Thank God for the Libre. I'm so glad that some scientists came up with that idea for the Libre, because I noticed that a lot of people, they just don't like poking their fingers. It does hurt.
A Libre is a glucose monitoring device some diabetics use, but it can be expensive. So a lot of people still check levels through other devices. However, the devices aren't the issue. The problem is when people come to pharmacies like this, they're paying 3 times as much for their insulin. Pharmaceutical companies like Eli Lilly, Novo Nordisk, and Sanofi plan to lower the cost of their insulin products by as much as 75%, hoping it discourages rationing and improves access and affordability. Chief of Endocrinology Dr. Janice Huang says rationing insulin can lead to long-term health complications, such as vision loss and nerve damage.
There have been many studies reported where if you allow people access to the medications that they need and get their diabetes under better control, downstream, there's huge savings to the whole healthcare system.
Before being properly diagnosed, Felicia Thrash says she almost lost her eyesight and was in and out of hospitals.
If you don't have the right amount of medicine, it will spiral your diabetes out of control.
Thrash says she is powering through.
I want to be able to see 80, 85, 90. And if I get my diabetes in control, I'll be able to see that age.
Something that will become easier as the price of insulin goes down. And Dr. Huang tells me it's more than just cutting the cost of insulin. With good and affordable health insurance, it can go a long way for a lot of these patients. Camila Pereira, WRAL News.
Thank you, Camila.